Hello, and welcome, family. Thank you all for joining me today on another episode of Chatting It Up with Mrs. B. I pray you're all doing well and that blessings are pouring your way. How y'all doing? Hey. We are we're at the end of June, y'all. Like, whew, we 6 months in this thing. Okay. Like, how y'all feeling? Everything going good? I hope everybody is doing well despite all of the trouble that your president is sending our way. He is, steadily trying to make things harder for us, but we shall make it. Right. All right. And let me see here. I need to save this before I accidentally close it. Because I'm going to cry, y'all. I'm going to cry. Oh, I don't have a title. Let me see. So, y'all, this week that just passed, we did just have Juneteenth that passed. I hope you all got to celebrate with your family and loved ones. And also, we did celebrate the fathers in our lives, y'all. I hope y'all all showed much love to the fathers. They deserve it, especially the ones that are there, that are active, that are being a valuable part of their children's lives, and even their spouses and family members, dads, granddads, uncles, cousins, everyone that's in the role of a father. We salute you and we thank you for never giving up and, playing that hard role. We went to church Sunday. It was such a great lesson. The pastor was talking about how, dads have a lot that they carry on their shoulders and that it's not always seen or acknowledged, the heavy weight that they carry in silence, because a lot of men do like to keep their feelings and emotions bottled up, or they feel like they're not heard when they do speak. So a lot of the times they do suffer in silence. And so hopefully we can break that with the next generations that are coming up, that we can teach, our younger men that it's okay to be vulnerable and to talk things through so that you can, get some resolutions. But yeah, I just want to shout out all the dads again. So for this weekend, we actually celebrated Father's Day from Thursday till Sunday for my hubby, because my boys were leaving for the weekend to go spend Father's Day with their birth dad. So what we did is we started off Thursday by giving him his best gift of all, which was a smoker. And he really loved that. When I tell you we had grilled and smoked food from Thursday through Sunday, I mean it. We were eating good every single day. We also got him some new grill materials and he got a new apron and a new spatula and tongue and all kinds of little grill set. He got the whole grill set. And what else? He got a shirt, some Bath and Body Works lotions that I love that smells so good. It smells like you have on a bottle of cologne. Like, it just smells so freaking good. I also gave him a photo album and of him and his baby girl, his first daughter, making him a dad. And then also I gave him some edited pictures of him and his daughter with his mom, who is no longer with us. So yeah, I just try to make sure that I showered him. And then Father's Day, he didn't have to do anything. Besides, he did cook on the grill because, of course, that's what he was going to do. Because I told y'all, we've been eating grilled food all weekend. But yeah, it was really good. We had a really nice Father's Day weekend. I hope he really enjoyed the love that we poured onto him. Also, church was really amazing. I really enjoyed the sermon, and I hope a lot of people were able to take, some good lessons from that and to, just improve. And then, Lord, shopping with my baby girl. I've been having to shop with her, and she's just been driving me crazy. Like, y'all, shopping with a toddler is the hardest thing because they think every time they see something, they're supposed to get it. And they don't really understand the concept of money yet. And this girl, she literally will try to pay with her little dollar because she grabs her purse like me. You know, she is my little mini me. Everything I do, she wants to do. So when I leave the house with a purse, she leaves the house with a purse. I hang my purse on the back of my seat in the car because it's in the way. And so she got to hang her purse on the other side on the back of the seat because I got two clips, too cute. But then she's like in the store trying to shop, trying to get everything. Like she literally wants everything. If y'all follow me on my social media platforms, Mrs. B underscore Big Mama, you'll see me and my baby girl shopping together. And also you'll see my Father's Day and my boy's birthday. Like check out my social media, y'all. Make sure y'all give that a like, comment, and subscribe on all of my channels, YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok. But yeah, and this girl even tries to pay with her little $1 that she has at the register, and I always just tell the person to like give her the money back. So she don't really understand that when you really shopping, you don't get your money back. You know what I'm saying? But whew, little mama is such a handful, y'all. But you know, I be making it work whatever way I can. Um it's definitely interesting trying to shop with a toddler, like especially one that can walk and talk, honey. I mean, she is just so full of energy, and um I'm just so proud of my baby girl. She has made some huge strides in these last few months and just becoming so independent and so opinionated and just, you know, doing her own little thing. She's just going to be a hoot to be around, and she's going to be a handful. I'm praying that when school starts back, she'll be starting pre-K. I'm going to pray for myself. I'm going to pray for these teachers and the students because she thinks she's somebody's mama as well. Like, she be trying to boss us around and tell us what to do and be the youngest one in the house, like, with the biggest voice. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, that's going to be interesting. Also, um, mom life has been, you know, really hectic and crazy because the kids are at home all day. They're stir crazy. They're not really going outside. My kids don't want to go outside. We got a pool here we got two pools that they can actually go swimming in. And we also have tennis courts, playgrounds, soccer fields, and they just want to sit in the house all day playing on their phone and on their games, which I know it's like the typical kid thing to do nowadays, but I really don't like that. I want them to get outside. So my hubby made a rule that they have to walk 3,000 steps a day just to get them up and out of the house and get some exercise, breathe some air, get their heart pumping. So that has been a challenge for them because they don't want to do that. But, you know, we've been trying to stick to that. And speaking of walking challenge, y'all, it just ain't looking good for your girl. Like, I've really been having a hard time keeping up with this walking challenge. You know, last week was my worst week, and I've just fallen off a lot. And I got to get back on. Like, I really got to get back on. So my goal is to ramp it back up. I just been feeling so tired. Like I said, I need to start going to bed at a decent time and then waking up at a decent time just to get my body more refreshed, get me a more scheduled routine, because the biggest thing is having a routine. When you just go off of feelings and emotions, that's when you usually, you know, mess up. So I need to get my routine back in order. I am not giving up on my challenge, even though I've taken a break. I will be back at it. So, yeah, that part. But anyway, back to the kids. So, you know, they just be sitting in the house, just, you know, not doing nothing. Baby girl, she definitely want to get out of the house, but the boys, it's like pulling teeth. We just went to the park today, and I think they really enjoyed it. We didn't stay as long as, you know, I anticipated, but we were all tired and ready to go except for baby girl. She was having her best life. She said she met some new friends and she was just having so much fun. She even pet a dog, and my baby is scared of all dogs, big or small. She pet this huge dog. So I'm very proud of her for taking that big step today. Also, I'm trying to mentally prepare for back to school. Um, because, during the month of July is when you need to be on getting everything for back to school. So I need to start shopping for clothes, book bags, shoes, and school supplies, all of that. My baby girl's going to pre-K. The boys are going to eighth grade. So, um, yeah, it's gonna be a busy month for July, but it's gonna be. Luckily, I've been working a lot of overtime at work, so I'm just gonna grind it on out until I can get, everything situated as far as just making sure I have everything together. I hate being last minute, and usually I wait last minute on things. So my boys are actually about to go spend the month of July with their dad. So they're going to be gone for the whole month. They will leave next Wednesday. So by the time I record and post my next episode, they're going to be on their way to spend their time with their dad. And let me see. Sorry, I hate when I be trying to multitask because then I'm not paying attention to what's going on. So, I already talked about that. And all right, so yeah, we're on to our celebrity gossip. So apparently, y'all, Floyd Money Maker Mayweather, I think that's what he calls himself. But Floyd Mayweather is broke, y'all. He is being sued by multiple people, and the reason why apparently he's taking these fights after he decided to retire with a perfect record is because he needs the money. Like, he's been out here spending and spending and being all crazy, showing off all that money, and then now he don't have anything to show for all of the hard work and the beatdowns that he's taken. Like, imagine that. Then I also want to say RIP to Clive Davis. He helped a lot of our people in the music industry. Now, he did also not probably, he also lined his pockets as well, but he did help a lot of people in the music industry. So, RIP to Clive Davis. He will be missed by many. Oh, and then there's a update on Big Ticket and his wife. So apparently, what actually happened was, she had the big bruise on her eye, and apparently she hit her eye on a door while they were tussling over a phone. And one thing I'm gonna say about that is, like, if you are scared to show your phone to your spouse, then you're doing something you shouldn't be doing. And she was accusing him of being with his co-host on the V103 morning show, but he probably wasn't with his co-host. He probably was cheating with other people and didn't want her to know. Let me see. So apparently there's a video that came out, but he was recently arrested because it's supposedly he shoved her during the tug of war, and that's how she ran into the door. So he didn't like physically punch her in the face, but she hit the door. So I mean, I guess I don't know, but I knew it was something to do with something with him, because there's no reason that she would ask him what happened to my face. I don't know. I hate that they're going through that because it's very embarrassing. The media is up in arms about whose side they're on, as well as the regular people. They don't know whose side to be on either. Everybody just like, I don't know. You know what I mean? You really don't know anybody and what's going on in their household. If looking at people as, they present themselves online or in public settings never really tells you who a person really is. So you never really know a person until you live with them. Like, honestly, I used to be in a relationship with someone who was such a manipulator. Like, they would look like this one person to the world, but be a total different monster and behind closed doors with you. And everybody would be like, oh, they're so nice. They're so nice. And then in reality, they were a monster. Like, and so from that experience, I just learned that you cannot judge how someone seems on the outside. You really got to know who that person is personally to really, really know if they're a good person. Because so many people seem like good people, but it could be a facade. Like, trust me, you would not believe how manipulating some people can be. So, you guys, on to the celebrity gossip of things. A little more celebrity gossip. Oh my goodness. How did I do that? Come on. Why is this website not working? Let me see. Okay. Oh, maybe I went to the top. So, y'all know I've been recapping the Real Housewives of Atlanta. So make sure you tune in to my recap episodes. And I'm also posting a video of me going over the recap on my social media platforms as well as YouTube. Make sure you check them out, like, subscribe, comment, all of that. Appreciate it. So Mimi weighs in on K. Michelle being on The Housewife, and she says she hasn't changed one bit since being on Love and Hip Hop back in the day. Yay. And I don't really remember how K. Michelle was back in the day. I don't remember her being this weird, but she was like, she might got a different face, but she the same person. Ooh, and that's shade, because that face show is different, Kat. You do not look like yourself. Anyway, and then Dwight Howard and Amy Luciani are still going through their divorce challenges, y'all. Like, I really do hate that for them. But honestly, they really got married too fast. It was such a whirlwind affair, and it just when they first decided to I cannot think of my words today. When they first decided to file for divorce after being married for I think only a month or something, I just knew things were gonna go wrong anyway. I mean, they got married too fast and they just were moving way too fast. Like, you don't know anybody that well that quickly. And that's the thing about these celebrities. You don't know what kind of habits they got, and you don't know what kind of father they are, what kind of husband they are, what kind of not husband, but what kind of spouse or partner they will be for you. You don't know how they treat their family, really. Like, there's so much that you don't know about a person when you decide to marry them quickly. And marriage is like a lot of people don't look at marriage as like, oh, I gotta stay in this no matter what, but that's really how it should be. And trust me, from experience, it's hard to always just be like, okay, I'm just gonna fight through. It is so much easier to just quit and give up. It really is. It's hard to stay. So the fact that people take it lightly, I don't really understand, because it's not something that you're supposed to treat as like your date. Like, it shouldn't be the same as dating where we're together, now we're not, and we done and over with. It should be something a little more serious, but whatever. Let me see what else is happening. Oh, Kanye West and Kim Kardashian's daughter, Northwest, has debuted her EP, North Forever. I think that's really cool that she's, musically inclined, and she's being doing her thing with her music. I really love that for her. Oh, this is really awesome. So, Young Miami launches a cosmetic line for her 6-year-old daughter. That's really awesome. Oh, that's really sweet, Young Miami. I'm so proud of her. Lord, so I'm just looking on this page. This is so outdated. Like, I'm on Bossip, and Bossip got a whole lot of old stories. Like, y'all know anything new that's going on? Dang, this is from 2025? Hold on. Is Bossip canceled? Nuts. And Katz and I got these streamers and content creators upset that he is not choosing certain people to be a part of his academy. And, that's his platform. He gets to choose who's going to be on there or not. Like, I thought about applying, but apparently there's an age limit. And if somebody in their 30s ain't get it, I'm pretty sure I'm not going to be able to get it. But that's okay, because I will organically grow my following one at a time, because that's how many I usually get, one at a time. No, but I be doing my little 1, 2, 1, 2. Let me see. So, why? I think I need to get my laptop updated. So Lionel Richie ends his concert early after feeling dizzy during his performance. I hope he's okay. What in the world is going on? All right. And let's see. Next. This say Billy Porter admits to calling escorts and hiring professional to teach him how to bottom. By 30, he was ready to be versatile. Like, that's crazy. How you got to learn how to bottom? And then this disrespectful UFC fight, I'm not even going to mention his name because he is clearly white trash. I'm going to say that Michelle Obama was a man. Like, I just, that's just so unnecessary. All I got to say is his mama's a man. If Michelle a man, his mama a man. So how about that? Like, when they go low, Michelle, you got to take it down there too. Oh, and prosecutors say Pooh Shiesty is too dangerous to be released on bond, which I would agree with, because clearly he was out and he didn't even appreciate being out. So, you know, that's about that on that. And then Boosie is facing possibly being arrested again after some kind of aggravated assault incident, which I don't understand that. Daphne Joy really dragging this Diddy mixtape. I mean, not mixtape, this sex tape. So yeah, that's going on. And then this whole Oprah Winfrey thing with Whitney Houston is very crazy, but she claims that when Whitney was supposed to be sober, she came on her show and fell off stage while she was trying to perform, and that she coaxed the audience into not revealing that to anyone, not embarrassing Whitney Houston, and publicly, selling the story to any outlets that, what happened. So, oh, y'all. And 16 people were banned from the Carnival Cruise Line after a massive brawl. That's crazy. Let's see. Oh, Carmelo Anthony, the kid that was charged in the murder at the track meet, he is receiving a big team of lawyers helping him pro bono to try to help him get out. Oh, yeah, I didn't see that. Let me see. What is this? So, Daniel Cressy makes history as Louisiana's first sickle cell disease patient to be functionally cured through gene therapy. So, that is so awesome. Shout out to the people who figured this out, and shout out to Daniel Cressy for being the first to go through with this. I hope it really is going to completely eliminate his sickle cell, because that is such a terrible disease to have to deal with. So yeah, but let me see, because your girl got too much going on. All right, so y'all, I'm gonna go ahead and wrap it up there. I didn't really have a discussion question. Oh yeah, I did want to talk about some world news. Shout out to the FIFA World Cup, and then everybody that's watching the FIFA games. I'm not really watching it, but shout out to all the winners. And then also, I don't know if y'all know, but student loan debt payments will start back on July 1st. So I just want to make sure that everybody is aware that you are taking this seriously. You're getting your deferments or payment arrangements and all of that together and lined up, because they coming for your pockets. All right. All right, y'all. I do want to say, as always, thank you so much for tuning in to another episode of Chatting It Up with Mrs. V. I'm wishing you a wonderful day. And remember, be smart, be kind, be beautiful, and be blessed. And until next time, y'all, bye.